Live from the Brunswick Zone XL, it's the Back to the Humor Show. With your hosts, Josh Jakubiw and Dan Luna.
Hey, welcome back. We're back to the humor. We're here at the Brunswick open mic, and we're just going to do a little interview. So let's please welcome our first guest. Why don't you introduce our first guest, Dan?
Jason Hazelwood.
Great, sir.
Thank you, gentlemen.
All right, nice and cozy. The coziest open mic in Philly, I would say. Have your feet up, Bruce. It's like being at home without the family and without a bombing. So, how did you guys get this open mic run?
That's a great story. I'm glad you asked me about that. We came and we asked if they wanted to do comedy, and they said yes, and then we did it.
That's an amazing story. So it's that easy. You just ask and they say.
You know what? Actually, when we came here, we came after a show. We were working a show for Hal and Chuckles, and showed up afterwards and said, "Hey, we're just coming from a comedy show. Have you guys ever thought about doing comedy here?" And the guy was like, "I've been waiting for somebody to come." I was like, "Really?" So yeah, they were really supportive, at least in theory. And then of course you get in and you find out that they're not really that supportive. Everybody wants free entertainment, but then they find out that they've got to help support it. And,
I heard Scott Terry told me it took them a while for them to put on their website that they had an open mic. They just put comedian open mic.
Yeah, we finally made the table card, which
Get a close up of that.
Which is big. Like, we're finally famous. It says Comics Open Mic, right? Big time.
Oh shit. So fortunately, the turnout hasn't been that big. How long has this open mic been on? 2 months now?
Yeah, we started in July, so it's been a slow build. What's nice though is we're developing new talent. It's great that we get the regular comics, you guys coming out. Like, that's important because there's not a show.
Right.
Getting a real audience in here is going to be a slow build. What we're getting guys who've never done comedy before, who are coming in, and some of them are really, really good.
Yeah.
Some of them not so much, but some of the guys are really, really, really talented, and then it makes me worry that I'm not going to get work on the weekend.
So Dan, what do you think about the open mic?
Pretty nice place. Jason, you also have a monthly show, right?
Yeah, we do a monthly show the last Friday of every month, and basically it's a showcase show. Thanks for mentioning that. I appreciate it.
Nice plug.
It's a showcase show, and what we're doing is, again, we're taking the talent that comes out and supports the open mic, and we're giving back. And a lot of times you pay your dues, you do a lot of guest spots. We're not doing that. We want guys to come out, support the open mic, grow the open mic, and we're doing it to grow the community. Like, neither of us, Scott and I have been running this, neither of us are making a bunch of money at it. But it's our love, and it's about giving back to the community in our own way, so everybody who's on the show gets paid. And it's dependent on how many people come. It's not a bringer show.
Scott said it's $1 for every person you bring. Is that?
No. It's not a bringer show. So it makes no difference if you bring 20 people or you bring no people at all. What it is whatever gets taken in gets split back out.
Wow, that's very fair.
Yeah. So everybody gets something. If 4 people show up, then we're all split $20.
That's very honorable.
Yeah, but preferably we get more than that. We started out doing like a real show. Like, we hired a headliner and a feature, and we found out that this room, without the support, without getting the advertising, it just wasn't working out. So now we're doing the showcase show, and the showcase show's been working great. And again, learning how to promote a little better, getting out, putting it on the internet, getting the web crawlers to find us, Spider-Man, the web crawlers.
Nice dirty joke for the show. Darren loves the dirty jokes.
How would if anyone wants to get on the show, just contact you through Facebook?
You know what? The best way to get on the show is come out to the open mics. Come to the open mics. Let us see you. And shoot me a message on Facebook. Facebook me. Please Facebook me, because I only have 500 friends. Yeah, don't poke me.
Don't poke.
I prefer not to be poked.
So the positive things about this open mic is it's a fun room. It's loud, but it's a fun room. Easy, fair sign-ups, which is important. Most comedians like that, none of that random stuff. But it'd be kind of funny if you did do the random thing, because even if I go like this last, it's almost like it's almost like a good thing.
We average about 10 to 15 guys.
Right.
Some weeks we get, we haven't had less than 8 comics. But we end up generally at about 10 to 15 comics, so you're guaranteed a good spot. We also, it's 5 minutes, but as long as you're not dragging, you can go as long as you want. It's a real chance for you to try out new stuff. That maybe you don't want to do. Maybe you don't want to do it at the cabaret. Maybe you don't want to do it when you get that 10 minutes of humor, because you really want to showcase your best stuff. Here's an opportunity to really try some stuff. Try some interactive stuff. Try to do some crowd work. I try to, I appreciate you guys giving me the opportunity. I didn't want to turn this into a big plug, but I try to do like theme nights too. I'll throw out an idea, and
I like
if you
that.
want to do something on theme, you can. If you don't, you can do anything you want. Like
Right.
we're really open.
So how did the show? Let me ask you a question. How are the shows going in the conference? I don't mean like how they're going. I mean like how's the audio? Does it sound awesome in a small room like that? Like, or is it weird because it's a conference room? Like how? I'm asking about the audio aspect. Like how? I'm kind of curious how that sounds.
You know what? Because I'm so focused on putting on the best show that I'm not as concerned. I'm worried about the audio being audible. But I'm not as concerned about what it sounds like. Of course, we have musical intros and outros, but it's not it's certainly not a super overproduced show. It's really it's a root show. You know what I mean? Like you come in and it's just you and the audience. So you're not getting a lot of, you're not getting a lot of production. You're probably not getting the best audio quality, but everybody in the crowd is hearing what you have to say.
Yeah, that's cool. So, like the room in there, the difference between the open mic and the show is here. Obviously, it's more open. Like it's kind of distracted. Like you hear announcements. Like one of the first nights I came here, I got a big laugh from it. Was during my bit there was an announcement. I went, hold on a second, and that got obviously a laugh. But it's about the same thing in the showroom, right?
It's
you can
the
hear
voice of God. We don't. That room is completely sealed off.
Oh wow!
There's no PA system in there, so it's just us. We got nothing competing. And this also is a family. It's bowling.
Yeah.
It's family entertainment. So it's been a struggle as far as content.
Right.
Because I don't want to tell anybody that they can't do something. I want everybody to be true to their character. But at the same time, you can't get here and just yell fuck just for fuck's sake.
Yeah.
So in that room, we can do anything we want. If you wanted to come out and talk about raping kids, you can.
That's what I plan on doing.
Next month with that one.
That's right. So what's the website for this? BrunswickZoneXL.com?
It's BrunswickZoneXL.com. If you search Brunswick Zone XL, if you search Brunswick Zone Comedy Feasterville, hopefully it's spinning up. And find us on Facebook. Best thing, find Jason Hazelwood or Scott Terry on Facebook, and then I'll invite you every week and enjoy the show.
And don't forget to check out the open mic every Thursday night here. Sign up 7:30. Show starts at 8:30. Thank you for coming out, Jason.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
We might be doing more interviews, we might not, but our love for each other is still here.
I wish I could quit you.